Hi, it's Jonathan with Copley Advertising with my just came out of the shower look. Today we're going to talk about geofencing for retailers. Retailers by far are the number one sector using geofencing right now because it's a great fit. So basically, with the capabilities of geofencing and what we could do is that we could geofence each location of the realtor. They might have like 60 locations or 20 locations or 5 locations, and then when I usually like to drill out to like 2, 3 miles from the location because obviously that's a great draw to that particular store, and then tag all the smartphones within that radius, and then put the retailer's ad in those smartphones. So when they click on the ad, then we put them in a retargeting folder, and obviously that's a great capture because you're getting somebody who's in the geographic area that we're targeting and has shown interest in the ad. So we find that the retargeting folder, when we start a retargeting campaign, gets between 2 and 16x on the click-through rate. So that works really well. And then we can set up conversion um, uh, targets around the retail store, so we can tag the smartphones that are in competitor stores, and then if the ad is driving them back to the client store, we could see how many people have actually shown up. So it's a bit of a store traffic ability. The other aspect of it is that we can gather IDs by impressions. So if a impression is delivered to a smartphone, we could capture the ID of that particular device. So with all these things together, it makes retail a great fit for geofencing. There's also different aspects of geoconquesting, which is we could just geofence the competitors. So if it's someone like Macy's, and we could geofence JC Penney, we could do that. Now, we're getting more and more sophisticated because geofencing is still in its infancy of its not necessarily its capability, but in its implementation in marketing programs, because we're just starting to learn the extreme value of the data we're gathering in the sense of behaviors and what works and what doesn't for clients. And one of the nice particular surveys or white pages I read was that Macy's, their customers, if they don't go to Macy's, the next store they shop is JCPenney. So it makes perfect sense to geofence every JCPenney within a 5 mile radius of a Macy's. Because chances are you're going to get a Macy's customer who's at a different location in the buying cycle. So it makes perfect sense and really cost effective to do that. So those are the kind of things. I knew another vendor had a smart idea, is that they geofence the competitors and the retail and the clients' locations for Black Friday. So they just did Black Friday because I think at least 50% or higher of customers who shop at Black Friday are going to continue to shop for the holiday season. So it can capture their IDs in the stores, because obviously Black Friday is going to be a huge traffic draw into the locations. Then you can retarget them during the holiday season and have a pretty high probability that you're reaching people in the buying cycle. So those kind of aspects of implementing the technology are going to get higher and higher as mobile is just skyrocketing in a sense of impressions, and as a number one device. So that is it concerning retail for now. If you have any questions whatsoever, be happy to answer them. It's John Flynn, Copley Advertising. My email is jflynn@copleyadvertising.com. Thanks a lot.